You ever feel like the world gives you just enough to survive, but never enough to rest? That's how I felt before I took a night shift job at a place called Celi Hotel. They didn't ask for a resume, just someone who could show up at 11 p.m. 6 nights a week, paid in cash. Seemed easy enough. I was broke. And when you're broke, red flags start looking a lot like opportunity. By the first night, it all started to go wrong. I arrived 15 minutes early. The lobby was dead silent. Old wooden floors creaked beneath every step. A faint scent of dust, mixed with something older, like forgotten air. Behind the front desk was a basic computer and a bank of monitors. Security feeds from each floor, ground, second, third, and fifth. Wait, no fourth floor. I looked at the floor plan mounted next to the desk. Floor 4 was missing. Not renamed, not skipped, just gone. Okay, weird. I booted up the system to check the night's bookings. 3 guests, room 201, Jonathan Ellis, room 305, Elizabeth Moon, room 313, Liam R. I froze. That's my name. Initial, last name, exact match. I hadn't booked a room. I was here to work, not sleep. I double-checked the time. The reservation had been made 2 days ago, logged from an internal terminal, accessible only by hotel staff. But this was my first night. The manager hadn't even given me full access yet. Suddenly, ding. The elevator chimed. I turned. The doors opened. No one was there, just darkness inside. Faint, cold, like something had just pulled away, before I could see it. I looked at the monitors again. Floor 3's feed had cut to static. In its place, one line of white text blinked on a black screen. No signal. Room 313. That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Above me. Slow. Deliberate. But there was no floor above the lobby. Then, knocks. 3 distinct raps coming from the ceiling above my head. Knock, knock, knock. My spine locked. The desk phone rang. I jumped. Picked it up. Hello? Nothing. Just breathing. Low, rasping. Then a voice. Croaky. Uneven. Room 313. He's already checked in. I slammed the receiver down. I wasn't scared anymore. I was pissed. I felt like I was being watched, mocked. I turned back to the computer. It had gone to sleep. When I woke it up, it wasn't the booking software anymore. A photo was open. A still shot of someone sleeping in a hotel room, taken from above. The man in the bed was wearing my clothes. Same shirt. Same watch. Same room key on the bedside table. It was me. And beneath the photo, one line of text. We've been expecting you, Liam. I didn't know how long I stared at that photo. A minute? 5? Maybe 10. Time didn't feel real anymore. In the picture, I was sleeping on a bed. Same shirt. Same posture. Same room. I looked around the front desk. No hidden cameras. Nothing pointed at me. And that's when it hit me. That photo wasn't the past. It was right now. I rushed out from behind the desk. The only thing in my head, I need to see room 313 for myself. The elevator creaked slowly, up to the 3rd floor. The doors opened. Lights flickered. Air was heavy, thick like fog behind your eyes. I stepped out. Every step echoed. Too loud. Too long. The hallway felt stretched. Room 313 was at the very end. The door was open. Just a crack, like it was waiting for me. I pulled out my phone, turned on the flashlight. The room was dark. Still, there was a bed in the center, and someone lying on it. Back turned toward me. I whispered, "Excuse me, is someone there?" No answer. I stepped in. The air turned icy, like walking into a freezer that breathed. Next to the bed was a tall mirror, old, dusty, and standing in it, was me. But something was wrong. My reflection wasn't moving like me. I was standing, flashlight in hand. But the reflection showed me asleep, lying in bed. Same position. Same scene from the photo. I turned to look at the bed. It was empty. No dent, no warmth, no sign anyone had ever been there. I turned back to the mirror. The reflection still showed me sleeping. Then, the eyes opened. Not mine, not human, just black voids, cold, staring back through the glass, into me. I stepped back. Knock, knock, knock. This time it came from behind me. The door. I turned. It was shut, tightly. I reached for the handle. Freezing cold. My flashlight flickered, then died. Total darkness. Then, a ticking. A slow, mechanical tick-tock, like an old clock, broken and rewinding time. Then light. Red. My phone's flashlight came back on, but it was glowing red. And in the middle of the room stood a man, back turned. Same shirt as me, same watch, same slouched shoulders. He didn't move. Then he spoke. Liam. It was my name, but the voice wasn't mine. It was twisted, drawn out, like someone mimicking a sound they'd only heard once. He turned halfway. Half his face was lost in shadow, but the half I could see was my face. Older, sunken, pale, and the eyes empty. You've already checked in, he said. No checking out. I bolted. Rushed the door. It wouldn't open. I slammed my shoulder into it. Once, twice, it burst open. I stumbled into the hallway, but something was different. The hallway was gone. No doors, no lights, just walls, stretching forever. I ran, heart pounding, down the stairs, 4 floors, no breath. Next thing I remember, I was on a bench, in the park, soaked in sweat, phone cracked, hands bruised, and the time, 3:13 a.m. I thought I got out. I really did. Woke up on a bench at the park. My shirt was torn, my phone cracked, my hands bruised, but I was alive, and the sky was just starting to turn blue. I checked the time, 3:13 a.m., same time I started that shift. Same time the phone rang, same time I ran. I made it home, locked the door, sat in front of the mirror for hours. Every time I blinked, I thought I'd see him. Me, but not really me. I didn't sleep. Couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I was back in that hallway, dark, stretching, endless, and always. Room 313, waiting. 3 days passed, then a week. I told myself it was a dream, just stress, sleep deprivation, maybe even a breakdown. But then I went back to make sure. 567 Winlake Street, where the hotel was. But when I got there, it wasn't. Just a fenced-off lot. Overgrown grass, no building, no sign. I asked the man at the gate. He laughed. Hotel. Nah, kid. That place has been empty for over a decade. I pulled out my phone, tried to show him the photo. Gone. No images, no call logs, no security footage, not even the booking file. It was like Celi Hotel had never existed, but it had. I was there. I remember. That night, when I turned on my laptop, a new tab opened by itself. Just one sentence on the screen. We're still waiting on the 6th floor. 6th floor. There was no 6th floor. At least, not when I was there. But now, I can't stop dreaming of it. Each time I sleep, the hotel comes back. But not as a building. Sometimes it's a house. Sometimes a hallway. Sometimes a subway car with no exits. But always, room 313. Always, 3:13 a.m. And there's always someone waiting. He has my face, but no soul. He never speaks, just stares, like he's waiting for me to become him. I told a therapist. They said it's derealization, stress-induced psychosis. They gave me meds, but pills can't stop the knocking, can't silence the ticking, can't erase the look in the mirror, there are some things that you don't imagine. They imagine you, some doors you don't open, because once you do, you never really close them again. And if you're still listening, if this story made your skin crawl, or your hallway feel a little too quiet tonight, then maybe, just maybe, Celi Hotel found its way to you too. So listen closely. If you hear knocking, don't answer. If you get a call at 3:13 a.m., don't pick up. And if you ever get a confirmation email for room 313, don't click it, don't reply. And whatever you do, don't remember. Like this story, help keep the lights on at Celi Hotel. Like the video, comment your thoughts or stories, subscribe to the channel. Because room 313 was just the beginning. Next episode, the 6th floor, a staircase that only appears when you forget your own name.